It only took one sunburn to ruin my face forever. In some ways, my skin never stood a chance. I went to high school, but I didn't want to wind up wrinkled before I was 25 or wind up a statistic fact 1 American. So I stalked until, that is, one lazy afternoon in July 2013. I sat in the sun. After a few weeks, it morphed from red to brown, a mottled shade that required me to coat my face in foundation just to attempt an even skin tone. That was 5 years. When I visited dermatologist, MD, he took one look at my face and had a diagnosis: melasma. Melasma. Instead of chemical formulas which absorb and scatter UV rays across your skin, he advised me to switch to A, which deflects UV rays like a mirror. It turns out that this one is non-negotiable. You need to wear serious sunscreen in the rain, sun, snow, and even when you're indoors. You can choose any. The only thing better than blaming your parents for all of your problems is blaming your parents' parents. Before I visited, so when he asked me about my profile, my only response was, because I wasn't about to go off of my birth control in the name of clear skin, and because I haven't figured a way to change my DNA, Dr. Colbert recommended adding in gentle chemical exfoliant like glycolic acid, lactic acid, or retinol to help speed up my skin's resurfacing process. Use only one has been slow. Every doctor I will say, though, that my skin and I are fully enjoying the daily pampering and extra attention. It's a small penance.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.